This is a response video to Anthony Garcia's ruling video. Apparently, there's some confusion about a ruling with heavy infantry, pike, Lindy, and forbidden dress. So, first of all, Anthony, I looked at your scenarios. Okay, so before we do that, let's read what forbidden dress actually does. It's a quick play spell. Target one face-up monster on the field, semicolon, until the end phase, comma. That target loses 600 attack, but it cannot be targeted or destroyed by other card effects. So normally quick play spell cards cannot be activated during damage step, but if they modify attack, they can. So, but they cannot be activated during damage calculation. So let me break it down for you. So in your scenario, for simplicity purposes, let's say they do have Evil Swarm Ophion, and let's say they have a Forbidden Dress ready to be activated. It is your opponent's battle phase to declare attack on your face down Lindy with Evil Swarm Ophion. Flip the face up. First of all, they attack. You say battle step. Response. Don't have a response. Okay. Flip your Lindy face up. Right now, you're comparing the attack and the defense of your Lindy to your opponent's attack of Evil Swarm Ophion. The Evil Swarm Ophion has 2550 attack. Lindy has 1200 defense. This is damage step. This is the last chance your opponent will be able to activate Forbidden Dress. So if you flip your Lindy face up and declare damage step, response, your opponent says no. Very well. Lindy, damage calculation is carried out. Lindy gets destroyed by battle. Her effect activates. Well, you can choose to activate her effect. In this case, you probably should. Activate her effect. Special summon Mermail Abysspike to the field. Activate effect, of course. Pay the cost. You have this in hand for this ruling. Discard to pay the cost. If your opponent does not have a Divine Wrath, it cannot activate Forbidden Dress. So add whatever watery monster you want from your deck to your hand. And then once Pike's effect resolves, this actually activates in a separate chain link. Target your opponent's face-up Evil Swarm Ophion. They cannot activate Forbidden Dress because it is damaged. It is at the end of damage step or damage calculation. At this point, your opponent cannot activate Forbidden Dress due to the ruling that they cannot activate cards like Forbidden Dress during this time. Also, I'll have the link to the article. I actually read the article before I made this video, and it made perfect sense, and it pretty much confirmed my hunch. So, bottom line is, in this scenario, if you give your opponent a chance to activate Forbidden Dress at the right times, and they chose to not activate it, and they tried to activate it during this time, you just explain the ruling, break it down to them, and they should be able to understand it. If they don't, I would suggest having this article printed out or on your iPod or whatever, so just so you can show them and they'll understand. Also, your second scenario. Okay, let's break it down. You normal summon Abysspike during your main phase 1. Activate effect. Pay the cost. Search whatever viable target you can. Okay, so this activates in a separate chain link. Target Evil Swarm Ophion. They are able to activate Forbidden Dress in response to your heavy infantry. It doesn't matter if I know you target it already because you target it upon activation, but Forbidden Dress also prevents the monster from being destroyed. So in that case, yes, they can Forbidden Dress their Evil Swarm Ophion or whatever they have just to prevent their monster from being destroyed. Now let's say they had the Consider Pilates, and another card is already being, you use the effect, target whatever monster you want to bounce. And in response, your opponent, of course they can activate Forbidden Dress, but you are correct that the monster has already been targeted. Forbidden Jest will resolve like normal. And then Considera Pilates effect to bounce will resolve like normal. So I hope this clears your ruling confusion up. I can do another video about spell speeds and about sub steps. There is actually, it's a little bit complicated, but once you know it, it just makes it makes dueling, I would say it makes your dueling a little more crisp and a little more thorough, and also it'll help you with rulings and making better plays. You'll probably win more ruling arguments. The whole point of winning rulings is to make sure you're correct first, and not just the rule shark opponent. Rule sharking is a whole different story. You just want to make sure you are correct and you are confident in your rulings, and you don't get cheated by your opponent, and you're confident at the point where you can win your rulings without cheating your opponent. Anyway, hope you learned a lot from this video, and hopefully the next video I can show more. How should I put this? If there's any more confusion, I can definitely do another video. Anyway, see you later.